Show me the honey because I paid you my hard-earned money. This is what customers of Meghan Markle are saying after a huge glitch in the honey matrix happened on her As Ever website shortly after it launched. Now, many people are wondering what the holy heck happened and if there was, in fact, any real honey to buy. We're also getting reviews pouring in of Meghan Markle's raspberry spread that's leaving a little bit of a bitter taste in people's mouths. In today's video, we're going to discuss Meghan Markle's humiliating honey hoax drama and the reviews that people are saying about Meghan Markle's As Ever lifestyle brand. You guys, we have a lot of juicy royal daily tea to get through today, so you know what to do. Sit back and relax, grab yourself a beverage, and let's get into the royal daily tea. So before we get into today's video, I wanted to thank you for all of your prayers, your condolences, and your kind words in regards to my daddy. Because my daddy went home to be with Jesus on Saturday night. He died in his sleep, and we're very grateful for all the time that we had with him. And we know he is in a better place. And your support has been tremendous, and I really appreciate it from the creators who've reached out to each one of you. I appreciate you. My dad got a kick out of the RDT and the community. He had a little fan club, and he enjoyed it. So I know he's smiling from heaven, but I just want to say thank y'all very much. I appreciate it. And yeah, I won't forget what you've done for me. Thank you. So Meghan Markle, the entrepreneur, the dolphin investor, the girl boss herself, can call herself a one-hit wonder because within an hour of turning her little website on, she sold out of all of her coveted products. But as we covered in my previous video, we all know those numbers were very, very small and kind of questionable. Of course, Meghan Markle with her, freakish attention to detail and her wonderful, impeccable timing and her laser focus was prepared for this massive launch. Trademarks be damned. Prince Harry's bullion allegations be damned. Nothing's going to stop Meghan Markle, y'all, from becoming the next billionaire. She's worth $100 million. So, of course, she releases her product launch at the worst time possible. Again, I thought that was a huge, massive mistake. But again, Meghan Markle doesn't take anyone's advice. We're on Meghan's time. Again, trademarks be damned. She releases it, and within an hour, everything sells out. But the interesting thing is nobody has seen this mythical, magical, limited edition $28 honey. Not even Kris Jenner or any of her friends or influencers or celebrity people have received this honey in their gift boxes. It's like it's a unicorn in the wild. And if you come across this honey, it's going to grant you 3 wishes. It's magical. You know why it's magical? Because I don't think it exists. I think I would see a unicorn before I'm going to see Meghan Markle's limited edition $28 honey. Meghan Markle suffered a huge and embarrassing humiliation, not only by her misspelled words, not only by the fact that she doesn't have her trademark, but by the fact that a whole bunch of people purchased this honey. We're all excited. They check out. They give her all their money just to find out, we don't have any honey, folks. But Meghan Markle, rest assured, she's going to keep your money for future stock inventory. But rest assured, y'all, Meghan's going to keep your money safe with her magical unicorn honey when it decides to materialize in the future. She's not refunding anyone their money. Instead, she made an apology letter telling people that they are working hard to restock the inventory. So those people, I guess, are going to get this mythical honey, and then they're going to get a little surprise for the inconvenience. So Meghan Markle literally said, y'all, I'm going to keep your money here in my pocketbook, and at a future date, I'm going to ship y'all something nice. Okay, now I don't know what it is, and I don't know what time it's going to be, but you rest assured, Mama going to send you out something good, okay? You wait right there. Mama's going to send you out something. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep your $28 here in my pocketbook for safekeeping, okay? And people are like, oh, okay, Meghan. Like, still supporting a woman who literally took your money, is not giving you an option to be refunded. Instead, they're doing a little future faking, saying, hey, look, we're going to keep your money. And then at a future date, we're going to ship you out a surprise. Is it the same value of the honey that you're not receiving? Or is it going to be $1? Is it going to be $28? Like, to me, it's just really, really odd. So they said they're going to restock the inventory at some date, but we don't know when or what, and what this little mythical prize is going to be. But I literally think it's hysterical that she just ran a scam, because when you take people's money and you don't deliver, that's a scam, and no one's saying anything. That's really, really bad that you started off a partnership with this company, and now you have this huge, humiliating honey hoax drama on your website. Now, I do find it kind of conspicuously interesting how it's the most expensive product on her website is the one that's missing. I mean, not even any celebrities have opened up this honey. That is why I'm beginning to believe it doesn't exist. Was there a problem with the honey? Did the beekeeper pack his bees and go home and told her to buzz off? I don't want to work with you anymore, Meghan. What the hell happened? Does it have to do with the fact that you need FDA approval, or maybe it's because of the trademark issue? I don't know. But I find it very, very suspicious that nobody has come in contact yet with this honey. So Meghan Markle addressed the embarrassing mishap of the missing honey to her customers, and here is what she said. Dear friend, my goodness, what a whirlwind this week has been. Thank you so much for your support. It really means so much to moi. I'm so sorry to hear about what happened with your order, and that due to overselling, we're not able to get you the limited edition honey because it doesn't exist. Please know the team worked really hard in every department and felt just as sad, when we learned what happened. I know it's not the same as the limited edition item you had your heart set on. I would feel the same. So I would also like to promise you something else. Oh, nothing like breaking a promise and then giving us another empty promise. When our next limited edition item drop happens, you won't just be the first to know, you'll be the first to receive it. No need to order, it will come to you in the mail as a gift from me. Now, is this on top of the honey that you're going to be replenishing, or is this just some random gift that you're going to give to people? Thank you again for your understanding and support, and for continuing to celebrate with us during this exciting time of launch. So much more goodness is coming soon. As ever, Meghan. Now, again, it didn't say we're going to refund you your money. It just said that when the next limited edition item comes, we're going to give you a little something special. Is it going to be worth $28? Is it going to be worth more money? Is it going to be an edible item? Is it going to be a housewares? Is it going to happen in 2025? Is it going to be sometime in 2030? I mean, when is this mythical next limited edition item happening? So again, with Meghan Markle, it's the unicorn. Somewhere, some mythical product's going to show up at your door. I hope it's worth $28. But overselling honey. So apparently what happened was that a lot of people put the item in their cart and they checked out. Their money was taken, but somehow there was a glitch in the system and it oversold what they had in stock. But again, I have not seen one person with the honey, not even influencers. I find it very weird that nobody has honey all of a sudden. She went on to say, the excitement created a volume of traffic on the site that even we couldn't have anticipated because you're not prepared, Meghan. You're not prepared. With everything selling out in an hour, the orders were happening so quickly that the back end of the site didn't have a chance to keep up. Okay, let me tell you, when you have a website, you put in the quantity in your shopping cart, how much is available. So I don't understand how this could have happened, how you could have oversold what you put as your number. If you have 500 available, you're not going to be able to sell 10,000 because the system would not have filled it. What would happen is people would not be able to add the item to the cart if the item was sold out. For her Shopify account, it would not have added it to the order and then charged people. It would not have gone in, okay? If you put the number of product in your Shopify account, it will not add it to the order. So I don't know if I believe that because again, I have set up many shopping stores, guys. You put in the quantity of the item and the computer knows how many to add. I find it odd. Now, granted, there was a lot of traffic. The orders were happening so quickly that the back end of the site didn't have a chance to keep up. Again, you always set your quantities in the back end of the store. The limited edition honey that you purchased was unfortunately already sold out. Again, once the number has hit, the system will not add it to your shopping cart. It will not add it. You won't be able to check out. It will tell you an item in your cart has sold out. I find this highly suspicious. Again, I have built several e-commerce stores. We are working on replenishing inventory and will gladly send you an item of your choosing to thank you for your understanding. No refund mentioned. Again, keeping your money. It's just the beginning for As Ever, and despite the major hiccup, the brand's first release has been a runway success. According to you. On Instagram, Meghan shared a joyful message the day after the launch, writing, "Our shelves may be empty, but our heart is full." Oh, wonderful. We sold out in less than 1 hour, and I can't thank you enough for celebrating, purchasing, ting, 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 sharing, and believing. It's just the start. Here we go. Meghan Markle is just one complete F up after another. Again, the woman is a complete failure to launch. This is embarrassing. How does this woman keep making these colossal mistakes? I'm going to call BS on the honey. I don't think the honey exists. Until I see a jar with someone at home eating the honey, I don't believe it exists. So a lot of reviews have started to trickle in about Meghan Markle's spread, raspberry spread, not jam, spread. And a lot of people said it appeared very watery and quite thin, very much a liquid. Now it is a spread, it is not a jam, so it's not going to be thick and chunky. But I got to be honest with you, what I've seen, it doesn't look very appetizing to me. Now, a lady by the name of Jan Hers, who works for the Daily Mail, she received a jar and she did a full breakdown and a review. And she said, if we hadn't known better, we would have thought it melted during the expedited journey to us. Ouch. When we stuck our spoon into Meghan's raspberry spread, its consistency dripped off the silverware like a sauce. Now, a lot of people have said it looks something like you would sprinkle over a dessert, like maybe over the crepes or maybe over the ice cream. You know, you can buy those raspberry sauces, strawberry sauces, even like caramel sauces that you can pour over ice cream or pour over desserts. This has given me more of a dessert spread than a jam. Now remember, Meghan Markle proclaimed jam is her jam, but she's not even selling jam. She's selling a spread. Now, a lot of people got mad at me for saying that I thought it was a less quality than jam. That was the impression I was given, but apparently it's just less sugar. But again, it's very, very watery. It doesn't look anything like a preserve or a jam, but it's a spread. To me, it's more like a raspberry sauce that you would pour over a dessert. And it appeared to make the bread really soggy, so I wouldn't put it on toast. To me, this is a dessert sauce. Now, the review said it was difficult to eat the spread with the toast as it was so thin that it dribbled everywhere and made a mess. Our once nicely toasted piece of bread became a sopping wet disaster after just a few minutes. Now, fans online were quick to notice the thin consistency of the jam. Again, it's a spread. One wrote, "I can tell it's runny from the picture. No seeds, no texture, just liquid red sugar water." Another person on Twitter says, "Looks small, expensive, runny texture, and not that special. I think it will stick with my regular jam." So to me, it does have a very weird runny consistency. It just does not look very appetizing. And again, the jar does look rather small for the considering it's like $9. Now, in my opinion, I would prefer a name brand jam. If I'm going to spend $9, I'm going to get a really nice high quality jam. High Grove, I think I spent $6 to $8 and I loved it. It was a wonderful strawberry jam. It's a real jam. It's very, very delicious. It's organic. And of course, the proceeds go to a charity. So in my opinion, if you're going to spend that type of money, go check out the jam at High Grove. It's better quality, it's organic, and it goes to a charity versus Meghan Markle's pocketbook. Other people were saying it was too sweet. Again, like a dessert sauce. Other people saying it was kind of bitter. But overall, I don't think the reviews were overwhelmingly good. Now, of course, all of the Meghan Markle fans thought it was amazing and delicious and wonderful. And maybe it was. But here's the thing. This is a limited edition item. It's not something that's going to become a staple. It's a seasonal item. So it's not like people are going to be buying this item again. Now, I understand if you're a Meghan Markle fan, you're going to want to support her. You're going to want to buy anything that she makes. If Catherine, the Princess of Wales, sold her grandmother's chutney in a jar, the same recipe that she gave the Queen for Christmas, I would purchase it because I love Catherine and it sounds like it would be amazing, right? But it's not something I would keep as a staple in my household. It's a one-time purchase. The problem with Meghan Markle and her brand, to me, it's a novelty shop because she is marketing her brand as limited seasonal items, that every couple of months she brings in new items. Do you see people repurchasing this raspberry spread on the regular? Oh, got to do a grocery order. I'm out of as ever raspberry spread. Let me run to Meghan Markle's website and pay $9 for this gooey, runny, watery raspberry sauce that I could get at the grocery store for $3. No, Meghan Markle is running a novelty gift shop. That's why she has that special packaging, commemorative packaging, because it's a once in a lifetime novelty purchase. Are people really going to, spend the kind of money they spend to get her flour sugar cookies from her website? Are they going to repurchase that? No. Are they going to repurchase her edible flowers that they can get on Amazon instead? No. Everything in Meghan Markle's website, the crepe mix that you can purchase at the grocery store for half the price, nobody's going to restock her tea. You can buy peppermint tea at the grocery store. You could buy the ginger tea at the grocery store for less than $12 or whatever the heck it was she was charging. She overpriced her items. Again, all of her fans, they want to purchase it because they want to make it a keepsake. But again, it's not going to be items that people are going to buy over and over and over again. And that is the problem with Meghan Markle. She doesn't think things through. This is not going to be a sustainable, successful business if you're selling one-off items, right? Especially food items. But apparently she's coming out with some housewares pretty soon. Maybe that will be more sustainable, but I personally believe her coming out with these food products was a mistake. She should have come out with just one item, her jam, and she should have perfected one item and then slowly released other items. Clearly, her website couldn't handle all of the production, and clearly, her pocketbook did not get enough quantities of all of the products. So that is why she had a huge, massive glitch in the honey matrix. This is a novelty shop. Meghan Markle is a one-hit wonder, just like her Archetype podcast, just like her book, The Bench. Pretty soon, everything with Meghan is going to be a one-hit wonder. She needs to get items that people constantly purchase, not just a little runoff here and a little runoff there. So in my opinion, she's a gimmick. She's the gimmick queen. It's a one-time purchase novelty shop, and I don't think it's going to be a very sustainable business. So I am very interested to see her next drop, which I've heard is going to be housewares. Now that could fare better for her, but the food items I think was a flop. If you're not a chef, if you're not known as a cook, cooking items that are in a box, that was not the way to go, in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Do you think Meghan Markle is running a sustainable business? Do you think there was honey to actually purchase? And are you interested to see if people are actually going to receive their honey and what this new gift they are going to receive? Leave me your comments, guys, down below. As ever, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.